Vaughn Doe, what up? What's good?
Yo, what up, man? Von Doe with the flow. Don't hide, subscribe. Hit the like button. We only talking. You want to leave a comment? You're more than welcome to. Bam.
Yo, so how you feel about what do you think about the ICE raids and as far as like them, you know, rounding
The
up
who? You said who?
the ICE raids.
Ice?
Yeah, ICE.
I mean, I think it's fucked up, man. But I look. I think it's fucked up. I've been to Mexico plenty of times, man, and I love. Put like this. I've been to Mexico. I understand that. Like I've been out there and I've seen Mexicans talk to me and be like, "Yo, you look like us," or say some shit like that. They said some shit like, "Yo, you look like a Mexican," and I don't think they were being funny, but I know also a little bit about Mexicans kind of allowing black people to kind of like, or I guess black and Indian people to kind of come into their country like back in the day when they was fighting for whatever land and shit like that. So they have Afro Mexicans out there, you know what I'm saying, on the low end
Mm.
shit like that got their own section or whatever the case is.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I I listen, I've been to Mexico, like I told you many times, you heard, but one thing I could always say, I ain't never felt uncomfortable or in danger out there. You know what I mean? Like that shit, whether they thought I was Mexican or black for real, it's all love. And to know that and to feel that, it's like I ain't got shit against them at all. Like I love the way they move. I love how they think. I love how they're like their way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like they stick together, they build, and they don't. I ain't saying they don't fuck each other up, but at the end of the day, me being locked up, I've seen them niggas. You got any Spanish niggas that come in, they go into they Spanish with they Spanish people. Niggas show love. They got some canteen for them. Like black nigga come to jail, niggas sizing that nigga up, trying to figure out who he supposed to be with, or you know what I mean. It's just a whole different situation, and them niggas they get busy like in general. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean. The funny thing is, even going to like, I mean, when I'm talking, well, not just Mexican, I'm talking about like DR, Dominican Republic, but going out there, I ain't saying I look Dominican, but I think I got the complexion where I could maybe get away. I could put like this: when I'm out there, if I don't talk at all, I could get away. They think I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying? But I start talking, I'm like, they're gonna know, oh, this nigga American. But the point that I'm making is, I don't feel any prejudice, and that shit feels different to not feel like you're black. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you get back to the States, that shit kicks in again. Like you remember, like, oh shit, I forgot I'm black. I'm back. I'm back in America. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side of it all, it's like, I feel fucked up about the ICE shit because I'm looking at it like at the end of the day, all they want to do is work and basically build up America, get paid bullshit money, and also, try to send some of their money back to their country. But
Right.
I get where shit is they trying to flip it because they kind of to be put like this. This is I think, and this is the laws of I be in a different mindset with it when it comes to the laws of the land. You know what I'm saying? You heard? But
Yeah.
I feel that in the future, Mexicans are gonna run shit. And it's gonna happen because and I think a lot of people know that, like far especially white people, because what's gonna happen is think about it. They're building the most shit. They're saving the most money because they all can live together and they're making the most babies because they keeping their shit tight. I mean, you got a couple of Mexican girls that'll fuck with a black dude, but for the most part, Mexican chicks is fucking with Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, at the end of the day, it's like motherfuckers know that. So that's why they like, yo, we got to get these motherfuckers out of here because if we don't, you got to think every culture is kind of like having their fair share of whatever it is that's fucking they shit up. Black people, we all fucked up. We just doing we killing ourselves off in general. White people, they kind of mixing with everything else, so they shit not as pure as it used to be. You know what I mean? Like the purest white people are probably like they trying to figure out some other shit. They not, you know what I mean? It's a different thing for them, you know. But Mexico, I mean, I think it's a bad look, you know, but I understand why everything is happening. You know what I'm saying? But I think ultimately, I don't think it could. It's gonna. I think they're gonna overcome it. You know what I mean? It's going. They not. America kind of needs Mexicans basically, because who the fuck going to do all the work that they've been doing? Ain't no black people gonna do it. Motherfuckers don't want to get jobs. Niggas out here trying to still hustle. Like, you know, the black people jobs is to go to jail right now, hustle, go get locked up, and you know you're gonna make some money that way. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make money for society that way. You know? So it's just, you know, shit is crazy right now. You know what I mean? But like I told you, no matter, even out here, you know, in Texas, all that shit, Mexicans is showing love, man. They know they call it, when you talk to Indians and Mexicans, they call it, what they call it is brown skin mafia, some shit like that. I talked to some Indian dudes and they kind of told me that, you know, I try not to be on that type time mentally because I don't got nothing against no white people. Because in general, shit, if you ain't did nothing to me personally, shit, it's all good, man. Like, if I can help you, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I ain't even looking for no special type anything because I'm gonna do what I do regardless. You know what I mean? But humanity, you should have some type of love for the next person over, regardless of who they are.
One question.